on spreading his horizons throughout Montreal, but he is not doing this alone. He has a team who is working alongside him and who is also in the studio with us tonight. So again, welcome team, and welcome Chef Johnson. We are live on air.
Well, no recipes to me is more of an expression, because the way I cook is without really no recipes. I just get in the kitchen and just start cooking, no recipes. Like I just get up, like even last night I got up and I said, oh, I'm gonna cook something, and I just got in the kitchen and start cooking, So it's more of a freestyle cooking.
Okay, so it comes like spur of the moment. You just think of something and then you just go ahead and make it from scratch.
Pescatarian and vegetarian put together, and when people see me, they say, oh, I really want to try some vegetarian vegan food. So last night I was working on eggs. It's with eggplant and zucchini, because those are the two things that sort of coagulate when you put it to heat. Wow, like someone could crack an egg and that could turn into food, and it comes from a chicken. That's what really made sparked my foot. And I did love. I was a big fan of Chef Ramsay. I still am, but I always like flames. I'm also a pastry chef.
Okay.
That's my second baby right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess they're even, or?
With pastry, not really, because really and truly, I didn't want to do pastry. That wasn't something I wanted to do. It's just, like my dad said, if you want to be a chef, you gotta be well-rounded.
Do you want to introduce the team? They don't need to step to the mic, but you can just say who is in the studio and what's their role within No Recipes or No Recipe Mob, as I'm hearing.
Yeah, this is partial of the team here.
Okay.
There's over 15 members. And it's still growing. In the studio, I got my boy Quentin, aka Quizzy. He's becoming to be a producer. He's studying to do business right now. And then you got Kelsey, the esthetician of the team. So if you want to look all pretty, you go
She's
there.
the go-to girl.
Then you got Princess. She's a good friend of mine and also a model of the team. So she's always pushing us. And then Jason. Jason is also he's the vice president of No Recipes.
VP? Okay.
Yeah, he's the VP.
Okay. Well, that is interesting. Now, I want to know how all of you met. Like, was it friends and you said, wait, we have a nice thing we can start up? Like, how did this process?
Well, we've been friends for a while. I went to high school with some of them. I met them in church. But, the form, I would just basically say, not really how we met, but more how we formed. Basically, I love cooking and No Recipes, but I said, I need people behind me, people. And I always believe, when you're growing up, you don't understand where to go, Luckily for me, I knew I wanted to do cooking.
Yeah.
And for them, I said, a lot of people, they're young, they want to do something, they need a structure. So I built a team called No Recipe Mob, which is really just a whole bunch of entrepreneurs, young people,
But we did it all for you.
All for you.
And for our bellies too, because it was good at the
Yes.
It's worth the drive, right?
It was worth the drive. We had some good food. We had some samosa, some rice, cauliflower. I think it was mixed in with some curry. We had butter chicken, curry chicken. I want to say tandoori chicken.
Yes, tandoori chicken was really good actually.
And then bread. It was a nice buffet. So it was a buffet. We went 2 times. Filled our plate.
Okay, we're not gonna say how much times you went. Too late. I said it.
It was good.
God.
It was good.
A food venture where I can express myself and for the love for culinary. Even though I'm more behind the scenes of management, I'm the guy who take care of marketing, Instagram, Facebook, you name it. I wanted to showcase to the people in Chattagee, all the people, shout out to the people in Chaz, big up them, that you can do anything. You don't have to be. You have to be experienced, but just know that you're serious, and people will take you serious.
Alright, so we're gonna get into a song and then we'll be right back with more Chef Johnson. So we have him here in the studio, and I guess he told you to tune in, and you just want to big him up, basically.
Yeah, he told me to tune in, and I'm listening, and I'm proud of what he's doing. I'm proud of this work.
Great.
He started from scratch, and honestly, he's just building. Everything is going really great for him. I'm proud.
Very good. A bang, at least I think so. So we want to know, and I'm sure other people are curious too, what kind of upcoming projects do you have that you're willing to share with us?
Well, I'm going to be working on my first cookbook. Yeah, and I'm asking Montreal, what do you want to see from No Recipes?
I hope you learn to make it on your own. And if you let yourself, just know you'll never be alone. I hope that you get everything you want and that you chose. I hope that it's the realest thing that you ever know. Hope you get the pretty girls that's pretty at everything. $1 million
No, that's Jay. That's Jason.
Jay and
just remember one thing. Remember one
Jay,
day.
Quentin, Kelsey.
Quinn or Quentin?
Start calling this guy Quentin.
No, because Camille, she's like Quinn. I'm like, no. Okay.
Yeah, ladies call him that. Man, we call him Quentin.
Quentin.
Or Quizzy, you know? That's short.
Well, I like this.